Hello everybody. So, I'm going to take the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer mixed with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, the liquid version. I'm going to apply it to the high points and then work inwards to the center of the face. Sorry for the, what's this called? Quality of sound. My dogs shoot up my headphones, so. We're going to take this foundation stick from Lancome in the shade 420. I like the shade because it's very neutral, and I like to apply it to the forehead, the tip of the nose, and the tip of the chin. It's not too warm, so it doesn't give that orange tone to it, and I'm just going to blend it in with the Morphe brush. I'm going to take a pure foundation stick in medium dark. I really like this because it does have more of that warmth, and I like to blend this through like the center of the face, through the cheekbones. Like you'll see, I'm going to start bringing it like through the actual center of the face. Now I'm going to take a Lancome Cushion Blush in Sorbet Caramel, and I'm going to take a MAC 188 Duo Fiber Brush, and I'm just going to apply it where I'd apply blush. Now taking the Anastasia Cream Contour Stick in Mink, we're going to actually contour. Now I applied this wrong than like I would normally, but I'm putting foundation on top, so it doesn't matter how it's really blended out. But we're going to take the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 3 and buff this in with an Anastasia A23 brush. As you can see, beautiful, flawless. Now taking the NARS Radiant Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard and Chantilly. I'm going to apply it through the center of the face with mainly custard and under the eye, and then start to add a little bit of Chantilly to like the forehead and the nose. And I like to take this under eye brush from Morphe and buff it out. It just blends out the concealer really nicely. Now I'm taking a smaller brush just because I have big old man fingers. I'm going to take Chantilly on the high points of her cheekbones just so that way it kind of pulls them out more without adding actual like highlighter, like a texture highlight. The tonal just brings out a little bit more. And then we're going to set with this Makeup Forever, no, what am I talking about? Makeup Revolution baking powder and lace. Low-key, these powders slap for only like $9, honestly. I'm just going to set everything, all the concealer. I'm going to take the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. Honestly, I forget about this highlighter and it's bomb. I did wet my brush and I'm using a dense brush from Too Faced. So, I mean, as you can see, it's beautiful and glowing. Taking the Benefit Cheerleaders Bronze Squad, I'm going to take the Hoola Caramel and I'm going to start setting the cream bronzer and contours. And I will dip into the original Hoola and kind of go a little bit lower. Taking MAC Blush in Peaches, my absolute favorite, and Peachy Keen, we're going to just, give her a little bit of color. We're going to show you how to use the jewel. Pull in, blow out. Taking the MAC Contour Palette, we're going to set or add more brightness under the eye with Accentuate and the Banana shade. I don't know what it's called. And then we contoured with it. Taking the Essence Brow Gel and Brownie Brows. Just running it up. And then taking Granite just to kind of add where her brows are a little bit more sparse with little brush strokes. Oh, with the 7B brush. Y'all, I'm bad at this shit. Taking Custard for under the brow just to kind of define. And we're just using that same little concealer brush just to blend it out. And then taking the Pete Louise base in Rumor 1 to prime the eye. As you can see, I already did one off camera. And then I like to blend out the edges with my foundation brush. And then the Pure Out of the Blue palette. And we're taking it, I don't know the shades, but we're going to take these shades and I load up the product on my brush. And I slowly start to build up the vividness and depth of the shadow. And I like my shadows to be pretty intense, I mean, as you all know. So I will keep going in and packing, and then as you can see, I start blending out the edges, so that way it's not too harsh, but I do keep building that product up. I just am taking a really small Morphe brush to diffuse the edge, and now I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette to kind of pack on that outer corner, taking that small brush again to diffuse and keep the round shape. I'm just really trying to build up the depth of this dark shade, so you'll just see me packing, kind of doing what I always do. Now taking a bronzy shade, I did with the brush first, and then I'll go in with this lighter shade, but honestly, I just wasn't doing it, so I'm going to take the Blondes Gold Pigment from MAC to kind of lay down first.
75 years. It's kind of like the Haley's Comet.
Vodka?
Now I'm laying down that pigment. Honestly, stunning. It does everything I need. I did lay down a glitter glue so that way it adheres, and it does give it a little bit more shine. Now taking the NYX matte liquid liner because it's so bomb. Like, literally, you guys, it fucking slaps. Like, I use slaps way too much, but it fucking slaps. It's so good. And it's only like $7.50. 10 out of 10 recommend.
It went up one time, but it's not gonna happen again.
Where was that?
You got when you read so much into it.
Oh my god, I did it, didn't I?
Okay.
Now taking Urban Decay Single Shadow in Blackout, I'm going to pack this on the outer corner. Now you'll notice I like to bring my eyeliner and kind of like, whatever, like this outer corner up a lot. Just because I like the eyes to be really upturned. Now I'm taking my dark brown shadow brush to just blend out and diffuse the product. Applying some lashes from Ardell to her new like supernatural line. Taking Groundbreaker Modern Kajal pencil from MAC. I believe these are discontinued, but it's beautiful. Then I'm going to take Nude Truffle lip liner from NYX and just overline the lips. I like to get the basic like line down, and then I try to kind of diffuse the product inward, so that way it's just not like a harsh line. It's just easier to blend the product, like lip liner and lipstick together. And then I'm not really good with lining, like I'm messy, so I'm going to take this flat brush with my foundation and just kind of clean her up a little bit, and then you'll start to see me try to like blend that liner in. And then I'm taking MAC Lipstick and Flesh Pot, my favorite, my baby. I've gone through like 3 of them. And then obviously Bare, R.I.P. She was limited edition. And she's my absolute favorite. She makes any nude lip combo more like grayed out and like just real like almost dull and dead looking, but it's my absolute favorite like nude lip. Ugh, it's so good. Slather up with some gloss. Real cute, real fancy. Who is she? Are we living? Are we loving? Are we living? Are we picking it up? I'm just really trying to make sure all the colors blend together. Taking Milani Make It Last Original and setting this bitch's face.
Wow. I don't know who this goes.
Alright, you guys, and we're done. Hope you love it. Hope you live for it. Whatever. Subscribe, like, dislike, do whatever you want to do. Have a great day.